So anyway, we're talking about philosophical chem already. Di ba? let's, uh,
Smooth.
let's move on to let's move on to our next episode, which is resolutions. It's 2022. It's 2022 already. Well, not for when we're recording this, but when we release this episode, it will be 2022 already. So, I know a lot of things happened in 2021, despite the fact that, most of the time we're still at home and there's still the pandemic, although it's weakening now. It's hopefully magtuloy-tuloy siya. I'm guessing the what they call this, the spike is just because of the holidays. The spike in the
Yeah.
number of cases is just because of the holidays and the
Yeah.
gatherings and all that. And it'll be lower. I'm optimistic that it'll be lower again this January,
Fingers crossed.
especially with the booster shots and all that. But still,
Mm.
marami pa rin nangyari with everybody, especially with the four of us. A lot of things has happened in 2021. Ba't naisip ko dyan? Wala ba nangyari sa'yo?
Hindi. I was
Ah.
listening.
Okay. Sorry. Ay, na kong boses ko. So yeah, anyway. With recapping 2021, the kalat that we saw, the kalat that we all made, moving away from the negative, what are three things that you're actually proud of in 2021?
This is a very hearty question. Oh my God. Ayun, naiiyak ako, guys. Wait lang.
Tangina mo.
Ina mo.
Napaka-touchy naman ng episode na to. Oh my God.
Kainis.
I would like to thank my family. Char.
Ina mo.
Since ikaw yung haling sumagot, let's start with you.
Ayun, ito yan. Nadali pa. Daldal kasi. Resolution na agad.
No, not resolution. Three things that
Proud.
that you're proud of or you're happy. Three things that made you really, really happy that happened in 2020.
Three things that I'm proud of that I can share with the listeners that happened to me during 2021. Siguro number one would be this year nag 1 year ako nag 1 year anniversary ako sa work. I'm really proud of that. I'm really proud of that. Nag-anniv ako last November lang, and that marks my first year sa e-show, sa trabaho namin ni Louie, sa company pagtatrabaho na namin ni Louie.
May isang ka
That,
na ba?
Not yet. Ikaw manager ko, di ba?
Oh,
You tell me. Wala.
Ako pa nag-bring up sa'yo, di ba? Tinawagan pa kita after shift. Sabi ko, sobrang saya ko.
Oo nga, walang follow-up. Baka naman. Boss,
Sige,
Bekene,
Sir
man.
Louie, baka naman po. Pero yeah, that's one of the most proud. That's my pride. One of my pride.
Si yung dalawang
ano ba
tatay
tawag doon?
natin,
Proud.
sabay sila nagsusulat.
aming lang, nag-nail cutter ako.
Lalaro ako.
See, multitaskers.
Yeah.
Ay, nako.
Wala namang ginagawa ko underneath this camera.
Oh my God.
Hindi, charot lang. Baka na maisipin nila. So, yun. Kasi, the reason why I'm proud of that is being jobless last year around this time was very emotional for me. Kasi nga, parang ang hirap makaharap ng trabaho, ang hirap magkapera, ang dami kong kailangang bayaran, kailangan tumulong sa bayan, kailangan tumulong sa bayarin sa kapatid ko and all that shit. To have been working for this company for a year and being happy with it so far, and for being happy working with the people that I'm working with, and I'm getting more comfortable, I'm learning new things, and it's slowly but surely yung way up when it comes to my career path. I'm really proud of that. I'm really happy with that. And I'm really hoping na in the future din, matagdagan pa syempre. Kasi nga, this is going to be, sabi nga na isa ko manager. This is the longest relationship I've had ever in my life. So that's looking shade from my US manager na minsan nakakaloka rin. So, ayun. That's one thing. Three things yung tanong mo, di ba?
Ano pa?
Yeah.
The second one would be I lessened my smoking way less than before. Although before I've quit na ish kasi I mentioned nga na I quit 6 to 7 months and then
Napayosi ka
things
lang.
happened. Napayosi lang tas dumiretso na. Pero this year again, I'm pinning it down as a thing that I'm very proud of is I lessened smoking from daily. I even quit vape. Parang things happened to me, pero at the same time, I'm glad. I'm not glad it happened to me, pero I'm glad that I stopped. So basically, I only smoke when I'm drinking now. I don't smoke casually. I don't smoke after meals na, which is ang laking tulong nun, ang laking lesson nun. Kasi as smokers, parang ang hirap mag-quit, especially cold turkey. Ang hirap.
Yeah.
Kaya I'm proud of me being of lessening my nicotine intake. And the last thing sa listahan would be my first ever tattoo. I got it this year during my
Oh, yeah.
birthday. And I'm proud of that. Yes. Uh,
Yes.
I got a sigil made from Francisco Designs plug. This is not sponsored pero Chase baka naman. He makes very great sigils and yung tattoo artist ko is from Cainta, Psycho Torres. And the sigil itself gave me a brief explanation of who I am. Sobrang nakatch niya yung essence ko as a person and my personality. And yung tattoo and the artist was very good. Sobrang nakuha niya yung design na pinagawa ko from Chase. And this is my very first and I'm planning to get more. And sobrang masaya ako sa tattoo na to. Even my
Sabay tayo.
semicolon tattoo right here. Next year, G.
Sabay tayo.
G.
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 G. G. G.
You heard it here first. Papatato po kami butterfly above the
Putang
above
ina,
the
wag
ass crack.
naman. Oh my God. Gusto niyo na stamp ang puta?
Kay JKim.
Ano yan?
Ano?
Kalahati ng pakpak sa'yo, kalahati ng pakpak ng butterfly.
Oh my God. Friendship
Together forever,
tramp
guys.
stamp. Friendship na tramp stamp. Putang ina.
Oh, wala kayong ganon. So yeah, those are the three things that I'm proud of for this year. How about you
How about
guys?
you, JKim?
Well, okay. First thing I'm proud of obviously is us. This is Enter HeadSpace. We got to make the shift from Twitter Spaces segment to official material, like tangible podcast that you can listen to on Spotify, as you are right now, hopefully, listeners. We got to make that shift a lot sooner than I think we actually expected, and that's all
True.
thanks to the Bunk Collective. Thank you all for having us.
Very true. Thank you, Bong.
It's all been really really fun, and hopefully bigger success for us in the years to come, the months to come, para mas sooner, months to come.
Aiming it.
Yeah. The second would be my album, Deus Ex Machina. It's live on Spotify. I was able to promote it as well to the capacity that I really wanted. I don't really have a following, but I'm still continuing to build it. The truth about this album was that it was recorded all the way back in 2018, and I only really got to fully publish it for people to listen to in larger scales this year. So what happened with the promotions back in 2018 was na-interrupt siya. I was never able to finish it, and because nasa SoundCloud lang siya. Ang hirap mag-promote ng SoundCloud, magpapa-download ka pa ng app or magpapa-ano pa kayo. Wag na. So at least everyone has Spotify. Let's just put it there. And yeah, I'm currently promoting my 9th out of the 10 tracks, my 9th track from the album. And the third thing, which brings me to the third thing that I'm proud of, which is my next EP. Ito na yung official announcement ko. My next EP. It's called Open Source Hearts. It's a follow-up to Deus Ex Machina. It's a follow-up to Deus Ex Machina. And yeah, there's a lot to look forward to, at least as far as I'm concerned, and I'm hoping everyone who likes my music is concerned.
Yes, that's so good.
Any
Proud
game
of you, JKim.
any game
Thank
that's
you.
out there that want to use JKim's music, it's very fitting. The first time I've actually heard of it, parang Max Tune sa time zone, it
Oh,
really reminded me of that. So go
And,
for it.
and
Super solid.
sobrang nakaka-hype din ng music mo, I swear.
thank you.
It lifts the mood, I swear. And if you
Thank
haven't
you.
listened to it, go listen to it.
How about you,
Thank
Love?
you.
3 things that you're proud of this year.
3 things. Although this was last year, just started last year, but I'm gonna count it as 2021 anyway. Um, I made manager before 30.
Oh yes!
Congrats.
That was
So huge.
when we got together.
Huge.
Yun talaga yung goal niya.
Yeah, I mean, yun talaga yung goal ko. Like, I think ever since my first job, like, first job ko sa BPO, I was already gunning for a TL position. Ganon ako ka-atat.
Mm.
Ganon ako ka nagmamadali. But, learning all the things I've learned throughout my working experience and my career, parang it all led up to that point na
Mhm.
I can finally actually call myself a manager now.
Mm.
Congrats pa.
There's nowhere to go but up. Parang ganon.
Mhm.
So
Always.
I'm happy with I'm very proud of what I've uh achieved with my career, and especially all thanks to Louis as well. Kasi I wasn't really a marketer initially. I was a copywriter, I was a graphic designer, but those are just mere parts of marketing. Putting everything together, now that's marketing. So Louis taught me that.
Mhm.
Louis taught me how to, utilize all my skills and put them together into a more cohesive environment para
Mhm.
and that's marketing. So that's why I'm there and it works. It works, it shows.
It's perfect.
So yeah.
Perfect for
But
you.
thank you. Thank you as well for, it's all thanks to you.
Mhm.
Next, we moved to a bigger place. So we
Oh
used to live
yeah.
in yeah, we used to live in a smaller place which is still in Mandaluyong. It's about 20 square meters smaller, but our life is like 20 times more convenient now. Parang gano'n.
Mm.
Mhm.
I
Parang
can
True,
yung
vouch
true.
for that.
that
Yeah,
that
same.
small that small increase in space and living space, ang laki na nagawa.
Mhm. Yeah.
So hopefully next year we're planning to move to another place. So let's see. Hopefully we manifest that into reality. But we're proud of having moved to a bigger space this year.
Mhm.
Um
I can see the
af-
comfort that you guys are in right now. Kasi
yeah,
Oh
like,
yeah.
we're in
True.
separate rooms and
Oo.
we're fine.
Yeah.
compared sa dati, good God.
Oo.
I
And
mean,
then
sobrang humble beginnings ng friendship natin yung place na yun. Pero this place, so,
yeah.
lahat sa dami ng gamit nyo ngayon.
And then third, just being overall happier, honestly. Because
Ah.
last year, I will not. Okay, fine. I won't make the same mistake of dropping a name. But last year we were in a sort of draining relationship. I would not say toxic. I would say draining, emotionally draining.
Mhm.
And this year we've just managed to focus on us, the
Mhm.
two of us, without having any external forces coming in. Kasi maybe it's because of the pandemic as well. So wala kaming choice kundi kaming dalawa lang talaga.
Mhm.
Yep. True. Sawan-sawa na kami. Sa isa't isa. Joke
But
lang.
I think I'm proud of us for, just being in a happier place.
Mhm.
Yun lang. Generally happier. relationship-wise, career-wise, personally, we're just happier. And I think that's something to be really proud of.
You should. It's
Of
something.
course.
9 years na kami
Yes.
next week.
Oh my
Yes.
God,
Advance
happy anniversary!
9
Doon na
years.
sa episode
yeah.
natin next week, ano ba?
Okay. Next week para pala.
Oo nga pala, yeah.
9 years na kami paglabas itong
No,
episode
yeah,
na
because
to.
when we post this, because it'll be
Yeah.
next
9
year
years.
by next week.
9 years na kami paglabas itong episode na to.
Yeah, so happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. Magluluwal pa ba kayo na isa?
Di ko nga alam, tarang galing si Ben eh.
Bigla na lang sumulpot.
Oh, sa elevator.
Pang ilang anak na si Ben? 14?
Ilan yan? 41? 14.
14.
Baliktad ba?
Baliktad.
Yeah, oo.
Yan.
14.
41? Sino yung iba kong di kilala?
Sabi
Teka
nga,
lang.
sabi nga ni Ate Shawi.
15 si ano, 15, pang 15 nata si Neil.
Oh, yan.
Oo nga,
Oh.
yeah, oo.
Pang
Yan,
15
ito,
nata si Neil.
ano yan? Parang iluluwal pa lang si Neil. On the way.
True. Nag-a-appear as the first straight sa family. Hanggang
Sinabi
kailan,
ko-
I do not know.
Gago. Wag naman.
Kung naririnig mo to, good luck.
Neil, I'm so sorry. Ay, nako.
Be ready what you're getting into. Tsara, pinagbantaan.
Gago. Dad, ikaw naman.
Anyway, my turn.
Yeah.
3 things I'm proud of. Well,
Yeah.
for one thing, this is connected to yung sinabi ni Micko na we were able to move to a new place. And let's go back to the previous episode. You know that times 50 kalat?
Oh.
Oh. Yeah.
So we got scammed, diba?
Mm-mm.
It was a really really big challenge for us kasi syempre ang laki ng laki ng deposit na nawala sa amin eh. And sure, in retrospect, we could afford it naman. At the time, however, syempre pinag-ipunan pa rin namin yun. And masakit pa rin sa loob yun. To have, especially, to have someone wish something ill sa'yo.
Mm.
Yeah.
Ewan ko kung anong iniisip nun. But yeah, and while in retrospect, we could afford it. We can't afford it agad-agad. And we were essentially
Yeah.
homeless. You guys
Pinagkirapan
all know
niya.
this. You guys all know the story about that.
Yeah.
Sabi nga, 'di ba, kinarma daw kami with all the bad things that we do. However, I roll here, I roll there, I roll everywhere. However, here's the thing that I'm actually proud of. It was apparently good karma that was around the corner. That wasn't it. She wasn't done with that. Karma was apparently saving us from that bad place. And in fact redirected us here. And the thing that I least expected was that amount on yan. Karma bites back, bitch. Yep, that's what you said at the time. And here's the thing: the money that we lost at the time, a few weeks after yung buong yon, nadagdag siya sa monthly sweldo ko with my 2 clients. As in,
Y'all
dagdag
better
siya.
fucking work.
Get the
Nawala lang siya once.
That by 1,000 pesos times 50.
Nawala lang siya once and yet nadagdag siya sa household income namin.
That is otherworldly vindication.
Oh yeah, totally. I
true.
was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I mean,
All I'm gonna say is we're in a better place. How about you?
Oops. Oh my god. God, you didn't have to go
Nangangamusta lang
there.
naman si Micko. Nangangamusta lang naman siya. Sabi naman niya, how
Oo nga.
about you?
How about you lang naman?
Nangangamusta lang naman. Just for clarity. Ganon.
Just
Um,
go.
so yeah, that in terms of career, that's one thing that just to add, because the first thing I'm proud of is the career, which is that increase, and the thankfulness na this that sense of fulfillment that they get from my clients. And
Mhm.
then what happened earlier this month nga, or last month ba yun, or this month? Well, anyway, a few weeks ago, was this client from 2 years ago who had to let me go kasi agency siya eh. So
Mhm.
nawalan siya ng clients. Nag-cost cut
Mm.
yung clients. So him as an agency who hires freelancers, kailangan din niya mag-cost cut. Since ako
Mm.
yung newest, we've only been working together for 3 weeks. Tapos sabi nga niya, medyo may pagka-expensive daw ako. Yung rate ko. He had to let me go. It's
Mm.
not that I wasn't performing well or wasn't working out. Cost cutting lang talaga. And
Last one
then,
in, first one out then.
Yeah.
ganun talaga eh. And then, after 2 years, he still remembered me. And he called me and just, his exact words were, I need an operations manager. Do you want it? No interview, no nothing. That was just it. But those 3 weeks that we worked together, my skills were recognized, and he never forgot about it. And 2 years after, he still reached out and just offered me a job from the get go. And career wise, it has been a good year. It has been a good year for my career,
Mm.
which brings me to the second thing I'm proud of. Since it was a good year for my career, which meant more income, which made me spend a lot.
Speaking of more
Um,
income, wait, guys. Habang
Ano yan?
ano tayo, speaking of,
May
ayan,
pinapakita si
Ayan
we
na.
Micko.
got to show you our
Exposed.
new bike. Oh,
Oh yeah! The new bike!
literal kakabili lang kanina.
Disca-
Tapos,
just casually
get the
buying
shoes,
tapos,
new
hunty.
bikes and
Get the
stuff.
shoes, hunty.
di pa ako tapos. So we were at Aura, we were at SM Aura, and we were walking around. Then Louis says, ay, ang sakit ng paa ko. Oh, sumakit yung paa. Bumili ko ng sapatos.
Just casually, oh, parang kailangan ko ng sapatos. Wait lang.
Oh, hi, Ben.
Hi,
Hi.
Ben.
Say hi to our editor.
Yeah. Ang palaladong kabibili ko lang ng dalawang bagong sapatos before that. No, the recording isn't done yet, Ben.
May, may lumabas
May
na ulit.
pa-cameo.
We'll
Hi,
include that,
Ben.
huh? Don't we'll, we'll
Yes,
we
yeah.
won't
I'm
edit
not
that.
I'm not snipping that out. I'm not snipping that out.
So yeah,
Oh,
that
fuck.
Oh, and then these two drawers, we just bought them like 2 weeks ago.
Punong-puno na.
we have
Punong-puno na.
wardrobe.
Girl, naka-maricondo pa yan. Wait lang. Oh.
Oh my God.
House
Diyos ko.
tour na pala.
Sobrang saya siguro ni Miko nung ginagawa niya yan.
Hindi ako gumawa.
Hindi.
Ito pa, may katulong na kami.
We have a
Ah,
housekeeper.
things that you
So
didn't
yeah.
have before, diba? Like,
So yeah,
sobrang,
it's
we can see that
um
you guys are in a very better place
They're
right now.
thriving.
And we are happy for
kumbaga,
you guys.
yun nga, given na maganda nga yung traction ng career and ng income for both of us.
Mm.
But for me, I felt that I had to at least give back something, and it's an opportunity for me to do that. I filled the house with stuff for me and Miko. You guys know what I bought. I bought the sofa, I bought bookshelves, I bought racks, everything. I was able to fill our house.
Mm.
And apart from that, this Christmas I was able to treat my entire family, not just my immediate family, relatives too, and it also includes
Miko's mom, dad, and kuya. I booked an entire cinema for them for like 30 people, and we were just I gave back. I wanted to give back.
Mhm.
It's the first time it's the first time I'm able to do that. In fact, I called my uncle kasi my youngest uncle sa father's side is actually the one in charge of always organizing the family events.
Mhm.
And I remember New Year a few years ago, 4 years ago, he pulled me sa corner and told me sooner or later it was gonna be my turn. Sa loob-loob ko, bakit ako? Hindi naman ako yung pinakamatanda sa magpipinsan. Do you think I'm gonna end up alone? But
Shade.
yeah, it was shady of him. But anyway, so yun nga, he pulled me aside after that, and I never forgot that na sa akin niya binilin yon, na gawin yon. So this year I called him immediately as soon as I had the idea, as soon as I paid for everything. I called him immediately, and I told him this is my plan. And the first thing he said was, "Oh my God, that's so sweet. Thank you. I never expected this from you," and all that. And nagparinig pa siya, ano naman, Lay, Omega naman dyan, Lay. Omega, Uncle, hindi mo kailangan na Omega Relos. Omega painkiller ang kailangan mo sa edad mo. Hindi Omega na Relos ang kailangan mo, Uncle. Tigil ka dyan. So yeah, that's the second thing. That's the second thing that I'm.
Wait. Let's just share dun sa mga nanonood sa YouTube. Yan, this is our photo last Christmas. That's Louis' family and mine.
That's a big
Grabe.
gathering though.
Yeah, sa
Nga.
Directors Club sa SMora.
Grabe.
That's so nice.
Ang dami nyo.
Mas madami family niya. Kasi kasama extended family.
Oo.
Hindi, kasama extended family niya. Akin yung ano lang.
Okay.
Immediate family lang.
Kasama yung mga cousins ko, kasama yung mga auntie ko sa side sa father side ko. So,
Magkano rin tinabot nun?
wag na natin pag-usapan yan.
Gago to si C.
Ay, may napansin ako. Love. May napansin ako. Tiga mo. Magkatabi yung moms natin.
Yeah, pareha silang nasa gitna. Pareha
And
silang
then,
Cute.
magkatabi yung dads natin.
Ayaw nga, no? Ayun, hindi ko nakita.
Pansin ko lang.
And actually related sa kinukwento ni Micko ngayon, yung third one that I'm really proud of. We are, apart from us, Micko and I, being in a good place in our relationship, I would like to think at least that we are in a good place with our parents, with our families. I'm in a good place with his, he's in a good place with mine. Kasi last birthday ko, nakadalaw na si Day dito. And they were making chika na ulit ni Micko. And a few weeks ago, napunta kami ni Micko sa bahay and sila yung sumichika. In fact, nakwento ko kay Dad. Hindi ko pa nakwento sa inyo, I think. Nakwento ko kay Dad yung house. Nakami ni Micko yung dads of the house. And that's exactly how I put it. Mga anak namin. Ganito.
Yeah.
And he was so proud of it. I was dumbfounded na he took it really, really well. So yeah, nasa dinner table lang kami. Ako, si mommy, si Micko, si Dad. So that's him sa side ko. Sa side niya naman sa akin, funny story, there was this one time tumawag si tita sa akin and just na makipagkwentuhan. Tas labas ako kasi Micko nasa sala, and then Micko was like, "Hi ma." And then pinakita ko yung video, and then sabi tita, Louie kasi ganto.
Pinagsiran nanay ko.
Hindi siya pinansin ni tita. tuloy-tuloy lang nakipag-usap sa akin si tita. And minsan doesn't call Micko anymore, na sa akin na tumatawag. And then, then yun nga, yung birthday ni Micko, ang kapal daw ng mukha ko kasi nakakabay ako kay Tito. Nakagano, yabang ko eh. Lakas ng loob ko eh. So, that's just really happy about those things.
Ah.
Congrats.
2021 was hard, I think, for a lot of people, including the four of us. However, it's these wins that makes things worth it.
Yeah.
That makes everything.
Let me show you something, love. I haven't showed you this, but something that we really, we should be thankful for. Wait, teka. Di ko na ma-zoom in pa. Wait lang. Para ano?
Kaya mo yan.
Teka
Kaya mo
lang.
May
yan.
suspense.
May
Okay.
pa-suspense tayo. Onti lang naman. Onting suspense lang mga moms, sir.
Diyos ko. Ay, nako.
So someone sent me this message.
Nakakaingit po kayo, masaya sa love life, tanggap ng family, maganda ang career, stable and guwapo.
Taray.
That just means we
Taray.
really do have a lot to be thankful for. Not just,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
silver lining. That's how we
yun
usually.
yun yung karma times 50 na.
I was waiting for it. Inaantay ko na
As
talaga eh.
And if that's always gonna be karma, we'll take it times 50. We'll take it times 50 in the ass every time. G lang.
Diyos ko.
It bit us back. It bit us back so good. Oh my God.
Hindi katulad nung kagat ni Micko, masakit.
Yung namamasa,
At
nagdudugo.
namamasa. Yeah.
Yung nagmamarka. Been there.
Same.
Okay, so let's move on to my next question. If what you guys said kanina, what we all said kanina were the things that we are proud of ourselves. What are you proud of sa mga kasama mong hosts?
Recollection.
One
Hindi
for
kasama
each.
sa assignment yan. Hindi
One for
kasama
each.
sa assignment yan. Wait
Kasama
lang, di ako
yan.
prepared.
Gago
One
ka.
for each.
I can start.
Go for it.
Basically, you all said what I'm proud of you for. For keeping a job.
Ang daya mo,
Finally.
maging original
No.
ka.
No. Kasi I was his manager before you were.
Fair.
True.
So I'm actually proud of him for keeping this job and actually learning from it, because what we used to talk about before was, are you sure about marketing?
Are you thinking? You have a list.
Teka, laway. Parang, are you sure about marketing as, the career path you wanna pursue? And you staying this path and, picking up things from it, despite not being your manager anymore, and seeing your progress makes me proud of you.
Heart.
Kahit di mo na ako manager kasi nakikita ko naman. For
Akala ko
JKim,
Araw ko kausap si Louie.
Akala ko sasabihin mo, are you sure about this? Are you sure na si Louie
Are you
ang
still
magiging
sure
boss
about
mo?
this?
Sure ka ba dyan?
Ay, nako. Pinasa
for
agad kay Daddy.
JKim, for finally, getting started on his music career. We've been hearing about it for a while, ever since we met JKim, na he
Actually.
wants to produce, he wants to blah, blah, blah. Like he said, these tracks were pre-recorded way back in 2018, but none of us ever heard it. None of us ever saw it.
And this isn't him procrastinating. To the audience listening, this isn't him procrastinating. This is just him being really busy.
Yeah. And, finally having that confidence, or finally having that strength of will to push that through into the universe and say, alam nyo, I'm doing this. And so he did.
Thank
And
you.
it's such a...
I don't know what to say. Thank you.
Ano,
Oh! Ano siya?
Ano
Ba't
na
may
yan?
pag-iyak na nangyayari?
Gago wala.
Ay, wala ba, wala ba.
so yun. I'm proud of JKim for, finally starting that. Oh.
Sorry, may lamok. May lamok.
for finally starting that. And for Louie, what am I most proud of you? Ang dami. I am most proud of you this year for getting a better paano ba? It's not just your career, it's not just financial stability. It's not those are things other people see.
Mhm.
Something that's internal that I am proud of you about is your awareness. You've increased your awareness towards other people's emotions.
Mhm.
That in itself is huge. Kasi that for both of us, parang it widens our perspective sa ibang tao. And it takes a lot of, you know, pulling yourself out from inside your ass. Parang ganon. Na parang I don't think it's such a bad thing. Kasi we were all young. And we used to be all caught up in all of our own messes, in all of our heads, na parang nothing really matters except us. But, as we grow older, we pay more attention to the people that surround us. And about for Louie na parang sobrang laki ng in-improve niya in paying attention to how other people feel, what he would say to other people to not make them feel a certain way, na he would watch what he has to say to people para hindi ma-offend or para maging acceptable. That's a lot. That's a lot in a perspective na personality niya. So that's what I'm proud of you for.
Dad,
Because
parang
y'all
bakit may
know how
pa-side eye?
opinionated I am. Because y'all know how opinionated.
Okay.
Because y'all know how opinionated I am and how I can't keep my mouth shut.
He
Ay,
became more
nako.
sensitive. Oh my
Oh
god.
my God, yes.
He's so
She's more
sensitive.
empathic now.
Ganon.
Honestly,
My
for
turn.
people like us, yung mga pinag-uusapan namin ni Louie na how we grew up with parents who didn't, well, I don't want to talk shit about them, pero they weren't really the most sensitive people.
They weren't. They weren't really.
We talk about our childhood all the time, and
Yeah.
they weren't the most sensitive people. They're not gonna, oh, how are you feeling?
Yeah.
How's your mental health?
Mm-mm.
One time
Walang
sinabihan ako, ba't ka
ganon.
umiyak dyan?
Oo, yeah.
So, it would only make sense that hindi rin kami ganon lumaki.
Yeah.
So,
No,
us
even si
being
mom
more...
only recently started learning to ask the question like, so how is this affecting your mental health? Kasi doon na rin yun, ngayon lang yun na rin na-realize na like, yeah, the mental health conversation, it's something that needs to be talked about. So, yeah, but I'm 28 and having had to wait to like the 27, 28 year mark to hear my mom ask that kind of question. It's like, yep, that's the kind of culture that our parents really lived in.
I'm
It
35
is.
and they've never asked me that.
So yeah.
But
Mhm.
ganun talaga eh. You learn and you improve.
Mhm.
I think this doesn't happen overnight. This, I guess for me, from basing on what Micko said, I had time.
Mhm.
Nasa bahay lang eh. Plenty of time to be aware. Plenty of time for self-awareness.
What the
and all.
fuck? Okay.
Kinakamot niya daw yung camera.
Okay.
Ganun.
Nainggit ako may back scratchers. Gusto ko rin.
I'll go next.
Kinakamot ko si Siyang Katikas eh.
Oh!
And that's something I'm proud of.
Para
Oh
kay
my God.
Tito.
Leche.
I'll start off with JKim. I'm the one of the things that I'm very proud of is yung yung dedication mo to your workout. Sure, it may seem a little bit superficial to a lot of people, but knowing you, it takes a lot of effort na ibuhos mo lahat doon. It's the same level of effort na binubuhos mo sa music mo, and I know it makes you happy, it makes you elated after going to the gym, and the results show. The last time nakita tayo, una ko sabi ang lapad mo. And that
Thank
was
you.
and malapad, like malapad, lapad in a good way. And it's like the results are really showing. It only showcases your willpower and your
True.
resilience, to finish the task. So if anyone listening is hiring, yun po yung willpower ni JKim. Yun yung resilience ni JKim. But yeah, I mean, it showcases a lot of character kasi. It's not just about, how your body is built afterwards. That comes after. It's
Yeah.
about it's about
Thank you.
the journey to, getting there.
Thank you.
Um for C, that I'm proud of
Kaya mo yan.
are I'm not gonna talk about work because you and I talk about work all the time.
Ay, pagod
Oh, we
na
have
ako.
said,
Tama na.
girl, huy, hindi ako. May kailangan pa tayong gawin na automation doon. Nakaligo ko
Bigla
bukas
ganun.
gago.
Hoy, nakalib ko. Hoy, hindi ko magagawa yan mag-isa.
Hoy,
Huwag ka mag-leave
nakaliba. Ay,
bukas.
bala ka, nakaliba ko. Sorry.
Mas nakaliba ka ng 30. Babala ka dyan. In-approve mo yung leave ko.
Wala ka, nakaliba ko. Bagbalik ko na yan next year. So yeah, the one thing that makes the one thing that I'm proud of sa'yo is our conversations. No matter how random it is, it's as real as it can get. I think. Sure, we have our issues, and sure, may konting sama ng loob ako sa'yo. Siyempre, dito ako sinabi, recorded, di ba? Um,
Gago.
but we'll talk about that some other time. Kasi the thing I'm proud of is how real you and I can be. Remember that issue with one of your friends
Yeah.
about about and it was about perception. It was a very very real conversation that it's not just a difference of opinion. Actually, it is. It's a difference of opinion. It's a difference of perception, and I may perceive him like this, and you may perceive him like this. It doesn't mean we can't be friends anymore. Sure, I'm not gonna hang out with you when you're hanging out with him, but you know, we're still friends, and it's as real as things can get. No plastic, no nothing.
Basically,
Just
hindi plastic yun nga.
wala naman.
You
Ayoko
know,
naman.
we tell things to each other like very bluntly.
No, I know, but working together means we're so close that we're already sick and tired of each other. That's how close we are. So,
And you wonder why
and
I don't visit?
you know, no, not anymore. That's why I don't ask. But yeah, I think this year proves that you know friends can work together, even as boss and even as manager and employee.
Mhm.
I think. I hope it's the same thing for other people. I don't know really, but hey, we're making it work.
That might
If we
depend on
can
the
do
skill
it,
Sure,
of the
we
may
can do it.
times.
manager.
Yeah.
Sure, may times na frustrate ako. Sometimes multiple times a week. But
Ay, okay. Saka na yan.
sa coaching session na yun. Hindi na sa podcast yun. Um, and then with Micko, the thing I'm really proud of is the way he tries with everything. Um, as you know, as you two know, especially, we've had ruts in our relationship. And last year and the year before that, yearly, meron. And I am so proud of the way he just talks to me, calls me out, criticizes me, apologizes to me, makes up for things. Those things na nawala.
Ayun. Okay, no. We're back. We're
sabay,
back. We're
sabay
back.
sila nawala.
Oo nga
Recorded yung
eh.
reaction namin lahat.
Okay.
I hope recorded lahat yung reactions. Where was
Basta.
It's
I?
an internet thing.
Yeah. So yun.
Proud of the way that he talks to you and
the,
calls
the
you
the
out.
the way he really wants to work on things. I am not the easiest boyfriend to handle. I'm really not. But sabi nga ng iba, high maintenance ako. I'm just really happy Micko likes maintaining me. It's
It's very
after
Crisantino of you.
9 years. 9 years. I'm just so happy na he's him and he tries. No one is gonna be perfect. I'm not gonna be perfect. He's not gonna be perfect. No one is. But the fact that he wants to try to get as close to it as possible is,
Mm.
you know,
A Virgo thing.
That
Again, we're
level of
going
devotion.
back to astrology.
Perfectionist.
Well, please,
That
please
level of
welcome our
devotion.
special guest, Bern.
Pag pumasok talaga si Burn, grabe.
So, but yeah, that's something I'm just really proud of.
Tara guys, tagay. Joke.
True.
Yung kadiri.
Meron ako
That's my
iso profile.
sis.
You want?
That was my
Mas kaya,
sis.
Jereng.
So let's not go there.
Kayo,
Oh my God.
what are you proud? What are you proud of? Hoy, may last question pa tayo. Or runtime natin, tagal na.
True.
Oh, I'll start.
Hmm.
Sige.
Yeah.
Para may time pa si humabol.
Nag-iisip ako.
For C is kind of a two-parter. May reason for that.
Sorry. Segue.
Wait.
Since you said two-parter, there's another thing I'm proud of you. How you've been so mean and bitchy the past few months.
Who?
Like you.
Who? Me?
Yeah,
Why?
especially with that with all those multiple subtweets and all that. I love how mean you are.
Really?
I love how mean you are. Yeah. I told you that when you were here. I love how mean you are. I love how mean you're turning.
Nahawa na ako sa inyo. Takina.
I know, right?
Bait ko kaya, charot.
See, I'm the nicest one in this family.
Shut
No,
the
you're
fuck up, C. Oh my God.
Why do you guys keep on
Hindi.
denying that? Tangina naman.
So going
Subtweet.
back to C's two-parter.
Okay, so this is no shade towards you and Pa, but as early as I think late 2019, we would have these very loose conversations where we'd be like, grabe, Beb, we need to expand our friend circles. Because, I mean, like, again, no shade, because, like, we love you and we like hanging out with you. But it is the sort of thing now where, like, every new friend that we were starting to make was connected to you guys. I was like, we can make our own friends then. So we would like to exercise that to some extent. And Sissy, I think more than anybody that I know was able to do that.
Ben de la Cruz.
And-
It's congeniality.
True.
And, like,
Like, friends ang
so-
lahat.
Yeah.
I told you, it's because I'm nice.
Okay, no, okay, I take it
I'm
back.
gonna keep on pushing that narrative.
the second part, and this is related to my announcement earlier about my next EP, Open Source Hearts. Please, listeners, mga ka-braincells, abangan nyo. Because I'm really excited for this. C and I are collaborating. C is gonna be recording an entire verse. He actually knows what the song sounds like already.
Yeah.
We're really, really excited for it.
Get it.
This is my first time. This is my first time collaborating with. Well, not really collaborating with another person, but like having this significant a level of collaboration on any of my work. So yeah, yun. That's for C. For pa, I'm really. This sounds really really shallow, but for Miko, I'm really proud of the fact that you dyed your hair.
No.
Because
Aking
okay,
yun
so
eh.
well, no, because
You
I
have
already knew
done.
to some extent. I already knew to some extent that you would be able to do that. You would do that. See, for context, mga brain cells, si Miko and Louie were the types of people when I met them in 2019 who would have been so averse to the idea of changing their appearance that drastically. As in, when they first met me, it was a sort of thing na parang, tang ina, ano suot ni JKim? He
The
has
fuck is
this
he wearing?
the fuck exactly the fuck is he wearing? He's
Are
wearing
those
dangly
earrings?
earrings. He's wearing an earring that looks like an ace of spades and some weird cherry drop shaped earrings.
And fishnets.
Tapos and fishnets
Fishnets.
with Adidas superstars. So it's the sort of thing talaga where they're like, that is way too out of my comfort zone. No una medyo polite pa sila. They were like, JKim, I laud you for being able to dress like that. And then eventually it just became like, ina JKim, ano ba yung suot mo? But I mean, I think anybody who has dyed their hair in a loud not naturally humanly possible color will know that like it is a drastic change in like self-perception, and it's something that you really have to commit to. And being able to do that really, it's it's kind of like drag or like wrestling, where being able to step into that sort of like commitment to the character and the role really tells you a lot then about like who you are as a person and the kind of person that
Mm.
you want to be and can be. So I'm proud of Miko for being able to do that. That extends then to si Dad, si Louie, because you also dyed your hair earlier this year,
Ah.
and you in fact approached me about it. And no,
Magkasama kayo
was
nun.
this much I was still sick. Brain cells. Tawa ako na tawa. Cause like, so I drove to the salon, tapos nandun na siya, nakupo na siya doon. Tapos yung hair niya was already being bleached. Tapos iyak siya, hindi naman umiiyak, pero like he was just
I was
screaming in
screaming.
pain the whole time. He was screaming in pain the whole time. Tapos naka-record sa ano sa IG stories ko na parang like, oh my God, Dad, the baby is crowning. Mukha talaga siyang nanganganak. Mukha talaga siyang nanganganak. Because the whole time was just like, ang sakit
Because
mo
it
talaga.
hurts so much.
And then you got a chemical burn.
Yeah, I did.
It was that bad. But it was a silver color with purple undertones, and I was so proud of that decision. Not only because you approached me for it, but because again, like see, I guess in order of like who is most likely to do it, to be C, Miko, and then you, Dad. And you were the one who was really staunchly like, I'm not gonna do
Are you
anything
saying I'm
outside of my
uptight?
comfort zone. What?
Are you saying I'm uptight?
What I heard was, "Are you saying I'm tight?" And I'm not gonna answer
Yes,
that.
are you saying I'm tight?
I'm not gonna answer that.
I'm not gonna answer that question.
I'm not even gonna recognize the question anyway. But
But I know you were the one who was like, this is the boundary, these are the boundaries of like the way that I express myself and portray myself. Ito yung mga natutunan ko sa marketing. This is what the market sees me as and wants me as, so I will stick to that. And you stepped out of that. And sure, there were some who would kind of approach me and be like, JKim, anyari sa buhok ni Louie? And I would be the first one to say like, he approached me about that and I gave him that color and I like the way that it looks on
Sino?
him. It looks good.
Sino?
Tsaka na. Tsaka na after the call.
bawal mag-name drop, di ba?
Oh, bawal mag-name drop. Bawal mag-name drop. Bawal mag-name drop.
Okay.
But yeah. It wasn't many. It wasn't many. But there were there were some. So I'm very, very proud of that. Everybody's changing. Ayun, and that's the second part, or that's the first part for you. The second is we both kind of made this pact where it's like we're both stepping out of our comfort zones. We're doing things that are not second nature to us. And we're both trying to grow. And it's parang we kind of, I don't know if it was something that we talked about, but like we both kind of had kind of talked about it and did it in solidarity na parang like, cheers to
Mm.
the discomfort that goes with growing pains. Because if we want to be better people and we want to be the best versions of ourselves, then it's really necessary to step out of our own comfort zones. So, yeah. Yun.
See.
Sobrang daya kasi like two of your points na binigay mo kay Micko and Louie are both mine then. Kasi sobrang prominent, not prominent, pero well, yeah, it is prominent. Lalo sa mata namin na mga nakakakilala talaga kay Louie and Micko na we've been friends for maybe just around 2-3 years. Pero we've been hanging out a lot to notice na you guys have been growing so much.
Yeah.
In all
Are you
aspects.
saying we're fat?
I knew it was gonna go there.
Are you saying we're
No.
fat?
I'm not gonna answer. And for ano kasi, for Micko, this you guys both have the aspect of growing
The
out,
ass?
growing
Nabitin
and
yung-
Kita ba?
growing and going out of your comfort zones. That's connected to your ass actually, Micko. Yung kay Micko kasi, he has shown himself recently to be more fun in public on Twitter and on his style. First so two-parter din. Yun nga, yung buhok mo, sobrang I applaud you for trying out so many different colors and turning out na black ang pinaka-weird for you, shinare mo sa akin.
Oo nga
Out of
eh.
all the
Yeah.
colors you've tried, black ang weird for you, which is
Mm.
like, what the fuck? Pero it shows that you're growing to be more fun and less serious about life, basically.
Mm-mm.
And recently, you have been more fun on Twitter. Nagkakalat ka na. Nagkakalat ka na. You didn't show that during 2018, 2019. 2019 then 2020. This year, you're being more fun about yourself, about everything about your appearance, about your sexuality, and all that. And it shows a more fun side to you, Micko, which I'm really really happy about. I'm really glad seeing kasi parang sometimes you can be serious about life talaga. And we all do naman. And it's nice to see that you're having fun. And I'm proud of you for that. And this ganon din kay Louie. Louis has been stepping out of his comfort zone more so recently. Parang trying to get new hobbies. You've been doing this naman before pero recently you've been parang yung ginagawa mo sa Gundam ba yun? Or you're building stuff,
The
you're coloring
painting, the
stuff,
miniatures.
the miniature figurines or whatever. You've been collecting those, doing that for your own mental health, and I'm proud of you for that. Sa lahat ng mga ginagawa mong hobbies, alam ko na all of these things magastos man. Magastos man. Again, magastos talaga. I know this is for your own mental health, for your home, for your new home, and I'm proud of you for stepping out of your comfort zone kasi you're taking care of yourself, your mental health, especially with what's been happening recently with all
All
the
the rumors.
with the scam and the disappointments in the past year, maybe mga ganon.
Mhm.
And all the
You
rumors from this year.
and all the
Ah,
rumors.
speaking of magastos, alam niyo ba guys, hindi ako gumagamit ng Amazon. Hindi ako gumagamit ng Amazon.
Pero your package has been delivered. Sino kaya yun?
Hindi ko din alam.
Sino kaya yun?
Baka may nag-order
Sino
lang
kaya?
para sa'yo lang.
Hindi ko din alam.
Alam
Pero
ko
yeah,
naman.
pero yeah, all of these things, maybe, yun nga, it's not, it may be shallow to some, pero for us na nakikita kay Micko and Louie na they're having the time of their lives, they're in a better place, we are so proud of them for that. Kasi the past ilang years, then they have been there have been challenges in many aspects, and we've seen that as their friends. seeing them in a better place right now it makes us very happy. Kaya yun ang lagi na yun ang nasasabi namin ni JKim and for what we're proud of. Kaya guys, we love. we love. We're really proud of you. And for JKim, sige, gawin mo lang yan. Gawin mo lang. Oh.
Buiset.
Gawin mo lang yan kasi
Bakit?
I'm proud of you for doing that. For opening your
What?
heart this year.
What? What?
Oh.
What do you mean?
For opening your heart this year. For
Oh,
exploring.
that's not the only thing that opened this year. So,
Oh, it really. I mean, I wish that were even true, but
Kasi ever since we became friends, I think this is the year that you have been more open when it comes to your love life. This is the most you've been open with your love life. And I'm so happy for you with that. Kaya parang hindi man hindi man successful at pero at least you are more open. you are more open to it. Nakikwento mo sa amin kung sino man nakakausap mo. Seriously or not, mga nakasama mo. The who makes you happy and all that. Like if people make you happy and if you're opening up your heart now, we're proud of you for that.
thank you.
Especially me, Micko, Louie, the rest of the family, si Martin, we're happy for you. Kasi dati
Thank
parang parang you're flaming us na gusto sa inyo man nagkakagusto pero sa akin wala. No, girl. May makakausap ka.
Exposed.
Yes, this is actually me exposing you. And yeah, I'm proud of you for opening up your heart this year. More.
Thank you. Even if it didn't pan
Hearts.
out.
Pero still, it's still progress.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
starting to explore then. You're starting to be bloom.
The
You're
bloom.
That's not all that's blooming.
Just go-
flowers starting to bloom, JKim.
God fucking damn.
John,
Oh
that's
yeah,
good.
yun. I'm proud of you guys for all of those things.
Thank you.
Those
Uwi na
were
tayo? Tara
all
na. This is
true.
too emotional.
Oo nga eh.
I will. Actually, I think we're about to end in a few minutes anyway. But before we do, after all those heartfelt answers, in just a few words, a few lang ha, kasi hindi na tayo pwedeng humaba. A few lang. What would you like to do next year? If
Oh, like
is
a
there
resolution?
yeah, is there anything you want to improve? It's not really a resolution, but it's something that you'd like to accomplish with yourself, with your career. It can be three things, three short things, short explanations. Huh? Yeah. Jacob,
Kailangan.
let's start
Three
with you.
short explanations kasi ang daldal nyo, putang ina.
Well, lagi kasama ka
Ganyan,
doon,
basically.
tigilan mo ako.
Yeah, exactly. Number
Jacob, let's start with you.
Number one, to enter the new post-COVID world in the best physical and mental shape that I've ever had in my life. So the working out is part of that. The mental health part, still kind of working on it. I only recently refilled my prescription again, so gotta get back on that. I have bipolar disorder, so that needs to be treated. Number two is to meet new people. Hahabol ako, I see. I want to be able to. I mean, not because I'm sick of you guys, but I love you guys. But I mean, I want to be able to. I want to be able to exercise my socializing, my social skills, socializing skills, my social skills. I want to be able to meet other people. Hopefully, get my own sort of circle. Then, yung if kayo for you guys, it's gaming. Siguro for me, it might be music, it might be fashion, it might be arts,
Art.
photography, that sort of thing. And then third, this is the biggest one, but I'm gonna I'm gonna bet all of my marbles on this. I want to be able to pitch my music to a label, everything from branding to marketing to performances. My
Tapos may clap.
I want to be able to physically, I want to be able to produce it physically na rin, as in like ibabato ko na lang sa kung sino mang A&R director and being like, ito putang ina, may album ako. Just all I need is for your label to be able to just mass produce this, and then we can figure out everything else from there. Like if I need to self-produce, I will. I'm willing. I will be the Filipino Grimes. Magkakaroon din ako ng Elon Musk joke, wag naman. But yeah, that's those are my three.
See,
I'm really looking forward to that. Especially
Thank
the
you.
music part. My nainggit din ako kay JKim, so I'm gonna start
with your own label.
no, my own label. Yes, you heard it. You heard it this first.
Yes. Oh my god.
But label, akala ko ba ayaw mo sa label? Charot! Ayoko na.
Ayun nga. I was just about to say.
Ready ka na for next year?
Maybe next year I can open my heart then, parang si JK.
Ay,
Maybe.
okay.
I can start.
I have so many
try
things
more.
to say, pero
I can try more next year. Hoy, putangin na ka. I can try more next year. Maybe, malay mo. Tapos, siguro, I can travel more with my friends and family. Mostly, siguro, family muna. Kasi, I got to Cebu just this month eh. I went to Cebu this month. Tapos, well, before the bagyo, which is tragic. Sobrang tragic man. Pero yeah, maybe next year I can travel more with my family, book a ticket to maybe siguro Boracay. Or gawa ba? Boracay, mga ganon. Treat ko family ko with that. And siguro yeah, by next year I'm gonna start liking myself more.
Liking myself more, grabe ka. You're on TikTok for crying out loud.
Which is a cry for help. Charot. Pero yun, I'm gonna try and start liking myself more next year. Like, body positivity and shit, like physical appearances, just to feel more confident about myself.
You have a
yun lang
priv.
na. Exactly. Do you know why it's private in the first place? It's not for public consumption. So yun, those are the three
Sige,
things.
I support.
Opening my heart again, travel more, and maybe start liking myself more. How about you?
Go, love.
ako ba?
Yes.
What I want to do next year, travel, definitely. COVID has locked us all in this perpetual state of, oh God, I can't even. So I'm really
Sana
looking
maka-Taiwan
forward to traveling.
2.0 na tayo.
So I'm looking forward to traveling next year. Kahit domestic lang. I mean, we already have a ticket booked for Boracay, so maybe somewhere else. Maybe more places next year. And then I'm also looking forward to getting our own place because we're currently still renting. So we're planning on purchasing hopefully next year, if not the year after. So, hopefully that happens. Kasi our own place is like this gigantic investment. Bawal na talaga kayo mag-break. Bawal na. Yun na yun. Yun na yun. Kundi hahatiin namin yung kontrata sa bahay.
Hahatiin niyo yung bahay mismo. Ito, akin to kusina.
And then we still have to talk about, who gets you guys for the holidays. Custody.
Shared
Hearing pa
custody.
yan.
Tapos, the third thing. What's the third thing? I wanna try bottoming. Charot!
You heard it here first. This is not gonna be cut out, ladies and gentlemen. To apply
hindi po
po,
ako
mag-send lang kayo.
Hindi po ako pumapayag. Ako lang yung last. Sorry.
Charot lang. Wait, the third thing is to fully commit to a diet. Because I can work out. I can commit to a workout, but never as much to a diet. And just like C and just like JKim, the physical I haven't really paid much attention to, especially since pandemic. We're all just clawing at survival.
Yeah.
Emotional and mental survival. Parang we don't give a shit about the physical at the moment. But going out of that state, parang we kind of have to. And for
You
me
guys,
personally, apart from, huh?
you guys know the red plaid pants that I'm famous for with the Bear
Mm,
Fam?
Yeah.
mm.
They don't fit me anymore.
So yeah, yun, yung mga ganon. Kahit ako, yung mga polo ko dati na pumuputok yung braso, hindi na rin kasya sa akin. So,
Nasa akin na nga yung isa eh.
so yun,
Talaga.
parang those things. But apart from physical appearances, I want to do it for my health because I'm not getting any younger. And being this big is also becoming very uncomfortable. Like I'm having more back problems. I'm having more problems with, everything else. So hopefully, next year it all happens. So manifesting.
Manifesting.
Yep.
Sa bago niyong place, may bagong gym. Yan.
Oo nga eh.
May lahat.
Ikaw lang.
Lastly, Louis.
Lastly,
Mine, not to ride on Micko's coattails kasi syempre, pag sinabi niyang diet siya, kailangan mag-diet din ako kasi hindi makakapag-diet yan pag bumili ng pagkain. Ayaw niya ng tira.
Imagine mo yung gutom na gutom ka tapos biglang may dadating na bakit million Jollibee?
Gusto mo ba, love? While you drooling.
oo nga eh.
So, and traveling syempre and then our new place. Me, first and foremost, this is my resolution. I'm gonna save. A big word. I am gonna save. The
Lakas
si
ng
Micko.
palakpak na itong isa.
May gusto ko bang sabihin, Micko? Bakit
Praise
Si Miko's like, praise the Lord. Praise the Lord.
Say amen to the Lord Jesus Christ.
I am gonna save.
We
I'm gonna
give praise on this day.
Sure na yan. Promise na yan, love. Promise na yan. We are gonna save. Especially if we have, if we're...
I'm gonna be going out.
Anong ginagawa mo dyan, Ben?
I have to walk to work now. Just drop it.
Okay.
Ano daw?
He has to
Punta
what?
na siyang work. Alas 3
okay.
na.
Shit, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. It's 3 a.m.
So, wait. First is, I want to save. Second is, I want to put up my own business. I spoke to one of my clients already about it. We are going to try putting up a business, and which is going to be shared, of course. Technically, right now, I'm her employee. I spoke to her about it earlier this year, and also I told her, while you are the best boss that I have ever had, and I love you to death. Don't take this the wrong way, but I do not want to work for anyone for the rest of my life. Ayoko may you want to be your own boss. And she understands that. So, baka next year, I hope, and this is another reason why I have to save, is because I might need to invest in it too. So, and I sincerely hope it pushes through the plan, that specific plan pushes through. That's a big hope. Hopefully. Yeah. Ang daming hope nun. Mag-manifest naman sana. Ang dami kong hope na sinabi.
We can all hope.
Yeah. And then lastly, I want to continue working on myself. I'm not quite there yet. Hilaw pa rin. Sabi nga nila, self-awareness is a gift. And I have been for a while, and I have continued to improve. I hope that I have in a lot of things, and I will still continue. I will still continue working on myself. In fact, Mika and I had a lengthy conversation about it just last night. And tuloy natin ito. Sayang eh. Parang workout lang yan. Nandiyan na yung progress. Ititigil mo pa ba?
Yeah.
Sayang. I was gonna say something. I completely forgot. Ugh. Basta yun, work on myself and, work on myself, save, and hopefully open up a business. Hopefully.
Manifesting.
Hopefully. Yeah. I mean,
Ako
Is this a
din.
real
May-
sign for manifesting, or is it just?
No,
a
I
joke?
don't know. I was just doing it. I was
Okay.
don't know.
good
I
God.
was also gonna say something. Shit. Oh yeah. Happy New Year, mga ka-braincells. We release new episodes every Thursday at 8 p.m. Thank you so much for listening, for joining us on this wild ride. This is our first season, quote unquote.
We'll be back
And,
we'll be back in Feb.
Yeah, we'll be back in Feb. So thank you so much for joining us, guys.
Thank you
This
so much, mga
2021.
ka-braincells. It has
This
been a
has
pleasure.
been this
Yeah.
has been Enter Headspace. Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Trixie, goodbye.
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 Goodbye. Bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. Bye bye now.